There's bucket seats in the back. You got bucket seats in the front, center console storage for everybody in there. And then the trunk space, we're looking at about 10.5 cubic feet of trunk space. So if you're riding with 4 people inside, plenty of room for a couple sets of clubs or whatever it is you can take in with you. But if you have something a little bit larger than that, just split the seats. They split 60-40, they'll fold down for you. You can accommodate larger objects inside. The back end here, very highly stylized. Something I love about the Cadillacs is, first of all, is this. You've got your LED light pipe in the front and your LED light pipes in the back. It's very distinctive. Right now, I don't know about you, I have a problem when I drive down the road and I see a car, in general, whether it's a luxury car or not, it takes a while before I realize what it is. They all look the same. They're all round. These Benzes, these BMWs, the Lexus, round shapes. They all look like the same car. Something like this sets this vehicle apart from hundreds of yards away immediately. You look at those lights and you go, that's a Cadillac. That's definitely a Cadillac. Couldn't be anything different. This Cadillac has a love obsession, a love affair with these vertical tail lamps in the back as well. Very much reminiscent of the Fins, but a modern twist on that. Also, this back end, highly stylized. They've got that chevron V's, the old logo from the 30s that they built into the back here. And that V comes to a nice point where you've got your chisel, your center high-mounted stoplight, that also acts as a spoiler, applying downward force at high speeds. And then if you follow that to the bottom, you've got your true dual-mounted center exhaust. You've got a very throaty exhaust on this vehicle. The CTS Coupe will also have a center-mounted exhaust, but it's actually built in here with rectangular shapes around that. But the exhaust for this is a little bit bigger because of the engine size that we're looking at, 6.2 liter inside here. Important things that folks, I'm sure you want to know, is when and how much. We start production May 10th on this vehicle. Well, not we, I have nothing to do with it, but they start production May 10th. Vehicle should be available by June. Pricing right now has not been set for the Coupe, but the 4-door version of the V starts at 60, tops out at 70. Coupes are usually $3,000 to $4,000 more than a 4-door. Sounds crazy, you lose 2 doors, but you gain a couple $1,000. But same range, probably about 64 to about 75 within that range for these 2 coupes. So if you're keeping track of high-performance vehicles in the market right now, and you go over to any of our rounded-off competitors over there that have a car that does what this car can do, this is 556 horsepower, your 0 to 60 is 3.9 seconds, and your top speed is 198 miles an hour. Their cars will start at $80, $90, $100,000. Their new supercar Lexus is $250,000, and it does not go but 4 miles an hour faster than this car here. So this is an unbelievable value for the amount of car that you're being given here. A high-performance, world-class car. It still rides, it looks like a Cadillac, and certainly, again, I like harping on it. It doesn't look like anything else out there on the road. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I didn't mention the brakes at all, so feel free to ask about those, or maybe perhaps the backup camera or the backup sensors. My name's Patrick, I can answer any question you have. Otherwise, the product specialist on the floor can answer your questions as well. But if you don't have questions, enjoy the view, and thank you for checking out what Cadillac has to offer.